Well, I'm operating more in a timer, but hello everyone, praise good to hear. Welcome back to more Tears of the Kingdom. I can breathe for a second here. Last time, we finished up all of the Faron region. We've got everything we need to do in the Faron region, and all but one of our long-running quests outside of Regional Phenomenon are done. And the recording session I'm going to do today, probably going to end up finishing off that... Gonna probably end up finishing off the Princess Sightings, or Rumors of Princess Sightings, whatever it's called, chain quest. But I did... What is this? Something I have to come back to later, right? That totally threw off my groove. I don't know what I was going to say. But yeah, I gotta finish off that chain of quests that involves, like, the princess's stuff or whatever. I did have a thought process though in between recordings of, hey, I might need to go back to shrines because a lot of shrines might, not shrines, stables might be asking for pictures to put in their, to put inside of their shrines. And it didn't dawn on me that would be a case until, well, until I basically went back up north. And now I have this sinking suspicion that, oh, I may have to redo a whole bunch of shrines now. But anyway, it's not here now. We're going to start off trying to get the Gerudo Skyview Tower unlocked. And I'll tell you right now, our man to fix the Skyview Tower is on that lift. How does seesaws work? That's really how this quest is going to boil down to. So don't break anything here, even though the temptation is there and strong. Don't break anything. Just attach stuff. Oh, really? I need to eat. I eat my frozen drumstick. But yeah, this quest is literally this quest, at least to get you started out, is literally just hey, I need to get up to the tower, but I can't get up to the tower. How do? So then you literally have to basically take any weights you can find and make this lift that the guy is on weigh more than him and bring him up. You idiot, you asked for this. Well, you didn't ask me right away, but you did ask for this. Hello. Are you the one who got the elevator working? I came to fix the terminal in the Skyview Tower here, but got stuck. Anyway, I'll get to repair the tower right away. Oh, the drive assembly mechanism is stuck, probably from all the hot hours all of the day over here. But we swap out these parts for heat resistance ones. Yes, it worked. Thanks to you, I could fix the Skyview Tower. Please take this for your trouble. Good thing I ate something on the way here. Right into the desert, make sure you protect yourself from the heat. It can get dangerous out there. Sometimes there's just no avoiding the heat. When that happens, a meal that'll cool you down should come in handy. That's it. We've done it. So this is the final Skyview Tower, and I'm actually going to clear the map right now. Quick. I realize it's marked. I know what I've done. Don't fight me on this. I should go down there and actually mark the stable nearby. That could be a for later thing, and actually I think that stable is probably closer to this blue mark we put down. But anyway, now that here and now. Let's go ahead and gear this. Let's go ahead and gear this thing up for the final Skyview Tower. Surface map is complete. the entirety of the surface map is complete. And so is the sky map. But that's, listen, tomato tomato. The final of the towers is lit. And now all of Hyrule is traversable from one location or another. Now first things first. Where was it? There it is. Let's mark this should be, hopefully, this should be the last of the little star-shaped islands that we'll address for another quest that we've actually got the quest for in our bags. And I guess I want to address this now because this is something. Also, I know that's a thing, so let me go ahead and do this. No, come on, you can do it, Scooter. I realize you've recorded every single day for the past week and a half, but you can do this for once. Now, when it comes to the sky portion, I can talk about this again when we do start it, because it's not going to be here today or now, but when we do start the sky portion, I'm going to use a lot of these landmarks I've set down as kind of a rough basis of what cluster or what groups of islands we have to adventure through and explore. So they'll kind of act like a secondary set of Skyview towers for me when it comes to this, and I realized that after I was done recording. It's like, wait, I can use the leaves as like a divining rod to say where I have and have not been in the sky. It makes sense. But now that we have basically mapped out the entirety, since we have mapped out the entirety of the land, there's, like I said, there's nowhere we can't go. But also, we also have access to finishing up a quest with Robbie, so I'm going to handle things a little bit awkwardly here. Is there? There is. Okay. Now I want to... Gosh, help me. There is going to be a... I do want to try and take a picture of something, because there is... this is Spectacle Rock below us. But I do want to do something in the sky here for just a minute for a photo for the stable we're about to go to. And I actually don't know where to stand for this, because I know what the hint is for this, but I don't know where to stand for it to get the picture in question. Hello, doves. How are you doing? So a little bit of like lack of direction for half a minute here, but I gotta like look at Spectacle Rock here and see where a specific set of like rock formations would be. I guess, oddly enough, it would be off of this, wouldn't it? I'll try and take this picture now, but if I don't get it right, I'll have to try again. Oh, I'm not in the right spot. Okay. Change plans. We're gonna do some. We're gonna employ some tactics here. Employ a little bit of tic-tacs. Use Air Master Sword to launch this. So we're gonna launch off, and I think we're gonna head over to that area on the left. There we go. Somewhere on the left over here. I don't know exactly where, but we're gonna go over here. Can I stand on the back to climb up higher faster? Because I do have a wind current at my side, so I should be able to just go up. Now again, I gotta look back at Spectacle Rock, because there's a formation, there's like a specific kinda rock face I'm looking for while doing this. Oh. I think I see exactly what it is. Yeah, so it is off of here. Okay. So let me turn this off. And I'm going to hop off here in any second now. Right about here. So, I believe this is for a quest out. I believe it's for a quest we'll get in just a second here. But, you can kind of see what it is now. So, I'll zoom in on the map. Kind of like this. So, you should be able to get a rough approximation if you're coming back to us in the future. But, standing up on the East Gerudo Sky Archipelago on this spot, you should have a view of Spectacle Rock that looks like a smiling face. Take a picture of it. Now while I've got it in my sights, there's a stone talus over here, and there's a gliok over here. Spectacle Rock, well, I'm gonna pull out the old man card, you guys. Spectacle Rock was basically the last place, and a lot of times was the last place you would go to in a lot of the older Legend of Zelda games. Spectacle Rock was the final dungeon of the original Legend of Zelda. Spectacle Rock was a key feature on Death Mountain in Link to the Past, which was basically a stone's throw away, quite literally, from Ganon's tower in the Dark World in that game. Spectacle Rock is usually associated with the end of the game. And I say all that because I guess that kind of does come into... It does kind of come into, like... how I don't know how to say it. It kind of comes into, like, the scope of... that I've got... or a picture I've got in my head of this game and how I handle this game of... I save Spectacle... I usually save the Gerudo region of both Breath of the Wild and now this game for the end. Just by happenstance because of my past. Because... a lot of times in older Zelda games, when you went to the final area... when you went to the final area of the game, it was usually closely associated with or within eyeshot of the Gerudo area. Or wherever the Gerudo were hiding. Hiding out, not hiding. I realize some games that's not fully the case. And again, to emphasize the point, I guess now I can't really hide from it at this, speaking at this point. Sorry, there's a piece of taco meat in my teeth. I can't really hide from this case at this point because both the Oracle games are on the Switch now in some capacity, so I can play both Oracle games now. And also both but the other part of this is that Skyward Sword is on Switch. I own it, so I can't really hide from doing that. But I bring those up because those are two of the games I haven't touched yet. Or those are three of the games in the series I haven't touched yet. That and Spirit Tracks. Anyway, let me get this shrine, stop over explaining things, and so we can move on with our day. The hidden metal. Oh. Okay, this one. Okay, this one. Yeah, there's a little bit of a... This one's pretty fun. But also, I will also admit, it is kind of stupid. In that the name Hidden Metal isn't just something cute, like there actually is a little bit of a jerkish maneuverability with this, or jerkish design-wise. With this, in that there is, at some point in the dungeon, there's going to be a hidden piece of metal. Trying to think where... I won't finish the shrine, I won't like finish the shrine before it's all done. There we go, got the conjoin. I won't finish the shrine before all is said and done, but well, the name alone should probably hint at this, but like there's going to be a little bit somewhere in all this. There's going to be a little tiny bit of, there we go. There will be a little tiny bit of like, you're going to go through this and it's just like, okay, well, where is the thing to finish this? And it's going to be right in plain sight. Speaking of right in plain sight, the treasure chest. Let me up. Let me up. I'm stupid and I demand things, so let me up. Oh, so you're American? Yes, yes. I am very much American. How could you tell? I don't mean to be rude about it, but let's be honest with each other here. Most of the time, if someone has that mentality about something, oh, I didn't mean to put it on this shield. Oh well, now we have it on this shield. Most of the time, if somebody is kind of a jerk about something, if somebody is a bit of a jerk about something, they do fall within that nationality. Anyway, hidden metal. Now, I think the hidden metal is this piece right here. I don't think this really does anything. Like, this doesn't do anything for the rest of the shrine, to be honest. Well, for finishing the rest of the shrine, anyway. That's the hidden metal. The not so hidden metal. Really, you only need it if you need to get up on top of this wheel for the treasure chest. Otherwise, it's just to finish it all up. I am hitting wrong buttons all over the place today, and I only just started. I fear for what the rest of this recording session is going to turn into. Send help. I might be mentally deficient. More mentally deficient. I don't know if I'll include that, but that the shrine count on that screen, on the loading screen, said I was 119. So 119 shrines complete. I am going to take a moment and just kind of count what I've done up in the sky here quick, and then subtract it from that number, and hopefully my dots in the ground match up with it. So give me 1 second. Okay. I'm happy to report that I, other than the one that I did not label underneath Robbie's house, which I got lucky even showed up, we have found we do have every single shrine on the surface level marked and accounted for the rest of the game. I'm double checking my math because I don't want to make a fool of myself. Yeah. So there's 9 in the sky here we've claimed total. We got the two labyrinths we've gotten so far. The two shrines that led up to the wind temple, the one that led up to the water temple, and the 4 in the tutorial island. That is 9 total. I'm counting again just to make sure I'm not being stupid. So 119 shrines completed, 9 in the sky, leaving 110 done on the surface level. And again, there's 10 dots here otherwise. I have this marked their treasure chest for some reason. I don't remember why. I remember why now. Okay, that took me a hot minute to remember. So let me stop putzing around here. Let me actually go and do this. And then I'm going to handle a handful of quests. I'm going to handle a handful of shrines and quests in a specific order, just to button up any loose ends, really. And this is the last shrine. So can I just jump through the window? I cannot jump through the window. So you kind of heard him in. You kind of see him in there, or heard him in there. He's complaining. Oh, I can just walk in. Hello. I barged my way in. Oh, good job making it here. I mean, I'm impressed if you came all the way back this way, but the stable was closed its doors for good. Thanks to extreme weather, almost no one rides through here. We get very few customers, if any. Making it worse, Princess Zelda gave the order that everyone had to stay away from our well. But we need that water, not to mention mushrooms that grow inside it. It's only temporary, it'll help, she said. I'll be right back to fix it, she said, and then she completely abandoned us. Oh, sorry about that, it just gets to me something. Anyway, if you're looking for a place to rest, I recommend the Car Bazaar. Just head out of town here. Turn west, keep going for a while, you'll find it. Bit of a hike, but if you find some transportation at the desert's entrance, you can get there in no time. As for me, I've got a mountain of junk to clear out, so I'll get back to it. Can't leave a mess when I've got to close things down. Don't know how you... So you don't know how you fix the problem? Well, I have a way to fix the problem. Hey, this place is made out of fire-resistant material, right? No, it's not. I should have thrown that then. So you can take a two-handed weapon like I've had throughout this series and burn your way through. I don't have room for roasted acorns. That's fine. So you can burn your way through this whole place, or you can take a two-handed weapon and spin your way through this whole place. Although this is gonna break while I'm spinning. I should actually do that because I can get some arrows out doing it this way. Me no thinky. Oh well. Which one of these? None of these are broken? Really? I'm surprised. This one's worn in, so let's just use this for a minute. Hey, you're gonna need to clear out of the way. You need to clear out of the way for a second. Demolition crew coming through. Man. Oh, I can do this. I can do this while I spin. Heck yeah. Crab claw, baby. Let's go. I love doing that. So you just basically need to clear him some warehouse space. That's really all it is. Either way you do it, burn it all, smash it all. I think if you want to take the slow route, you can just pull stuff out of here manually. Hello. Oh, sorry, but you folks are cleaning up space place for... Huh? Yeah. Demolition crew. I love Demolition, man. Like, I'm pretty sure in another life, if this whole content creation thing wasn't a thing, I'm pretty sure I would specialize in demolition. Not so much construction, because I am... Unless you point me directly what to need to do to put something together, I am stupid when it comes to construction. Demolition, though, I am very good at that. And I will use the smallest of tools to make it happen. I guess while he's talking, I'm not going to talk for him. I'll just tell a story. There was one point. I hope this really doesn't give... I really hope this story won't give away any location. Then again, the events that happened, like, long enough ago, I don't think anybody will be able to tell. There was one point where a property my parents had owned... Keyword owned. I realize if I say currently owned, it would get me in a lot of trouble by proxy just because of current markets. A house they used to own, the people who moved in there decided that they wanted to put a fence up, but didn't want to abide by city guideline codes. So they put a fence up. The city said, "Hey, no, you can't do that." They didn't do anything about it, and so my brother, my father, and myself had to go over at basically the 11th hour, 55th minute and rip it all out of the ground and haul it all away. Those two, I'm not certified or never have I worked with it. So those two in various construction machines, me on foot, pulling that stuff apart, and then it had to all be destroyed. So instead of using tools for it, I used my feet to break apart all the materials to disassemble it for disposal. Anyway. So I think this is how you're supposed to know that you're supposed to be able to do pictures and take pictures. I'm not sure if I'll handle this now or if I'll dedicate another session to it in the future or if I'll ignore it. But for this particular stable, I kind of want to do this because this is a continuing side quest of sorts. So, I should have talked to him directly to actually initiate this instead of picking frames, but whatever. Oh, so focused on cleaning up, I completely forgot about these frames and stable clothes she sent me. I always stable a lot after all the good years it's given me. I like to put up something nice so I can go out in style. You know, I heard an interesting story from the recent travel stop through once. There's this location nearby called Spectacle Rock. Just check your map. The place is famous. And Shadow told me while they were flying over Spectacle Rock, they glanced down and saw it smiling. That's what I want to frame. What could be better than the stable frame with a smile? Just a shame that I can't fly to capture the view for myself, but if I had a picture of smiling Spectacle Rock, I could copy it from the frame and cheer things up. Hey, what if I did that? Yeah, I actually got a picture because I have the power of foresight. How's that for you? God, it's so goofy. That's exactly the picture I asked for. This would really liven up the look around here. Is it okay if I painted a copy? Yeah, go for it. It just looks like it's smiling. Even look at it. I smile too. Things got a little lonely around here once the stable closed, but having this here makes me feel all warm and fuzzy. Now, just give me a moment while I whip up our reproduction. Don't worry, I'm quite good at this. So, I think, of all places, this is the stable that's supposed to give you the big hint that, oh, by the way, almost all stables have a frame in it, and they'll probably want a picture of something to highlight this stable. And this is actually something you can do, too. I'm just going to talk about this for a minute while I think of it. There's a room you can buy for your home in Terrytown that you can build. That's basically just a picture room where you can hang up any picture you've taken in the game and any picture you like at all. I won't use this because, as you can tell by the lack of things I have in my camera roll for any reason outside of quests, I just don't take pictures in this game. So, I guess this is also how you get pony points, is taking these various pictures outside of just registering a bunch of horses. Well, I guess I'll just gather it up. I don't want to eat anything substantial. Yeah, I don't want to eat anything that's horribly substantial. Yeah, just eat that. Oh, I was missing a heart at some point. Cool, that works. We're not done with this stable quite yet. Everyone, thank you all so much for watching this episode of Tears of the Kingdom, and I hope to see you next time. Take care.